Hi, welcome to the Careers Unfiltered podcast with Mentoria. You may know your dream job, you may know your dream career, but do you know what goes on behind the scenes in your chosen career path? Have you been able to separate the glamour from the reality in your career? Do you know the good, the bad, and the ugly in your career? Most people walk into their careers without having any idea in terms of what really happens in that career, how to crack success, how to get the right job, how to grow in the career. Don't be those people. Get the ins and outs of your career path through some of the best subject matter experts and industry professionals that Mentoria will bring to you on the Careers Unfiltered podcast.
If you want to help someone, it comes naturally, right? Do you
Yeah,
study it in college or school that I want to help someone? So it's in
no.
that way. It should come from heart, from within. So what they do, they try to help people. You're talking about the community activists, right?
Yeah.
So we fight, right? So we fight for their rights, basically.
Hmm.
We try to push them. We try to incorporate them in our day-to-day lives. We try to talk to people. We try to counsel people. Sometimes the family, sometimes the parents, sometimes even friends. So we try to grow, create an awareness about the community and how we can all stay together and make the world really beautiful like the way it is. We give them medical assistance, we give them job assistance, we give them personality development, we give them communication help. So we are trying to pull them back because I work with the underprivileged uh, community members. So there's, again, it's like, two different people. The privileged ones like us, they still have figured out their path, they have chosen their career. But the underprivileged ones, they are still fighting, and my fight is for them. So that's what an activist does. LGBTQ plus community is there since the beginning. I mean, like the way there were heterosexuals, there are homosexuals as well. And if you ask me what called for this, the rise of the community, it was never in rise, or it's not rising. It was there. People are just becoming more and more informative about it. People are getting to know about it. So there's nothing like, how did it come to rise? It was always there.
Okay.
And what was this that was generally part of the community? I think anyone and everyone is a part of the community. Those who have questions regarding their gender or sexuality, but it's not just restricted to a man trying to be a woman or a woman trying to be a man or whatever. It can be pansexuality, it can be asexuality. So anything which is not heterosexual can be considered as part of the community. Well, firstly, let me tell you what is LGBTQ plus community. Mostly during the month of June, if you see, there are more hustle and bustle about the community because it's a Pride month. But in reality, even if you see some brands, they will be doing everything to expose the community, as in like, to bring it to spotlight and everything. It doesn't happen. It's just not restricted to 1 month, first of all. Secondly, the community which has any kind of gender fluctuations, though that's a negative word for me, so they become part of it. Now, I tell you what happens, the challenges. When I am transitioning from a woman to a man, there are a lot of other attributes of our body, not only physical, but mental also. So that's how we come into the picture, and You don't need any extra special courses to be an activist. I became activist, or I still am trying to be a better activist by because I know people. My best friends, some of my best friends are from the community. I know how difficult for them to cope up with day-to-day situation. Like, I'll give you an example. For example, there's a notion, I'm a lesbian and you are a female, so you will stay away from me because I came out to the world, and you will think that Ashmita is hitting on me because she's a lesbian. You're getting my point? And that happens with all the sexes, I mean, genders. It's just not, I'm just giving you an example. So I think people should know what is it all about. I have seen there are a lot of dark realities which I don't know whether it's I don't know whether we should explain it. I mean, we should talk about it or not at this moment. But the thing is, it doesn't need education. Like, you don't have to be something. If you know certain, if you want to help someone, it comes naturally, right? Do you study it in college or school that I want to help someone? So it's in that way. It should come from heart, from within. It's just another day. You wake up, you get some calls, you do some calls. Evening, once the kids come back to their home, we do a quick Google Meet, or we just revise the courses that I train them on, or we talk. And if they need any medical assistance, I have my medical friends. So they try to help them out with their own way, especially the problem is with STDs or HIV. So we have I know few people from Delhi AIMS. So connect, talk, train, and it's done. Compassion. First thing, you need to be compassionate and understanding. Definitely, you need to understand the situation and you need to take a call accordingly. Everything cannot be spoon-fed to you. Top 5, I would say, you need to be more educated. You need to be, you need to have a few connections. To be very honest, I'm giving you a very ground reality, this thing, so that you can convey the message to someone else. You can convince the person that whomever I'm asking you to help is worthy enough to be helpful, to be helped. So yeah, confidence, compassion, understanding, little sense of humor doesn't hurt anyone. You don't want to see grumpy faces all around. And I think willingness to help people. You need to be kind. You need to be courageous. There will be a lot of time when you will face a lot of challenges. It's not a bed of roses like any other profession. So you need to know how to deal with this without, like, you need to fight the situation by yourself, because sometimes even if you have people around you, you cannot bring them together because of the situation is such. So confidence is very important. Yes, that is also important. It's neither easy, it's not glamorous. I tell you, when the parents of the young boys and girls, or I would say who are just became 18, just became adults, and they get to know that somebody from outside helping their children to get into their own orientation, there will be a lot of fights, there will be a lot of chaos. You just need to handle them. No glamour, nothing. It's just another person who is trying to do something. Like I tell you, people help old age people, right? People help animals. I also do that, but still there is like that, right? People take care of environment and all. So an activist of this community, they just help the community. That's the difference. There's nothing, they don't have tentacles. So they're nothing different. Yeah. See, I'm straight, but I try to contribute to the community. It's people, those who want to help the community to grow can be an activist. There's not necessarily, you will see that the person is from the community or belong to the community to help someone. So it's just like, normal people doing normal stuffs. Yeah. Career opportunities for the individuals. No, actually they work hard. So for example, if a straight person will get the job in 10 minutes, they need to they need to work 20 more minutes to get the job. Because all of them, most of the people, even I have worked with a lot of people, they have a very big misconception. Because when it comes to big corporates, what happens, there are a lot of things and a lot of people involved in the decision making. And some of us, I'm sorry to say, are very judgmental in nature. They will not talk to you even about it. Firstly, the guardians or the parents of the young individuals, they think that you are changing their children's orientation. So they think you are saying that's why it's happening. So there's a lot of blame game in this. First. Second, money. Money is a problem. Like when I try to do all these things, I am, with my savings, I'm using it. But individually doing it is really very difficult. And the third challenge is, again, networking communication. People are very judgmental once they get to know about the community, or you are a queer or you're working for the queer. People are very judgmental, and that is the biggest challenge. You need to break the norm. You need to break the ice, which is still not there. So social awareness is not there. So that is very important, and that is a really big challenge.